Danny Garcia says that Jaron Ennis will not use my name to spring to the top, and he has to work hard just like I did to get to the big fights. Is Danny Garcia right? I'm going to break it down for y'all. Let's talk about it in this video. King Jr. got another video for y'all. Please sure that you like and subscribe to the channel to get all your latest boxing news, and also share the videos as well. It comes a long way. With that being said, Danny Garcia. I made a video a while back about Danny Garcia, how Danny Garcia should fight Jaron Ennis and stuff like that. And now Danny Garcia does have no interest of fighting Jaron Ennis. I said this before. Danny Garcia has definitely no interest because he said he wouldn't even spar with Jaron Ennis, and that's how you know how terrified he is of Jaron Ennis. And he just simply wants no parts of him. A lot of people feel like that Danny Garcia and Jaron Ennis would be a massive mega showdown if they decide to have a showdown at the 76ers basketball arena. I believe it will sell out. But Danny Garcia, you know, he's getting to the point that he's going to be a somewhat of a gatekeeper, just like Sean Porter was. And I think that Danny Garcia's career is about to be over. You know, Danny Garcia does not have a lot of time. Actually, he turned 35 this year, I believe. So, well, 34. Well, Danny Garcia, you know, he simply just don't want to fight Jaron Ennis because he knows he can't beat Jaron, and he knows he probably won't win. He probably knows that Jerron could potentially stop him or knock him out. And like the great fighters, well, Mike Tyson used to say, it doesn't matter. Well, Errol Spence said it as well. If the money's right, yeah, I'll go ahead and fight him. So if Danny Garcia, if the money was right, I think Danny Garcia would give Jaron Ennis a shot. But I just don't think that he cares about the money. I just think that fact of the matter is that he cares about his name. He's trying to hang on to the little stuff as he possibly can go. But he has some interesting stuff to say on Fight Hub TV. And he said that Jaron Ennis is not about to get spring load and use my name to get to the top. He says that Jaron Ennis is going to have to work up from the mud like I did. And he's going to have to work hard. But he's just not going to simply get this fight with me and use my name just to get to the top. And he also says that Jaron Ennis will be a world champion, but you're just not going to use my name whatsoever. So Danny Garcia just absolutely wants no part of Jaron Ennis. But this is the question. What are you going to do, Danny Garcia? Are you going to fight a bum just like Mikey Garcia lost to Sandor Martin that nobody knew who he was, and he simply got outboxed and outclassed by Sandor Martin? That's how you really want to finish your career out? You know, fighting a bum, maybe beating a bum or upsetting, get beat by a bum instead of getting beat by the best competition. Now, we know Danny Garcia has arguably a best resume in the welterweight division. He fought a lot of guys, but he doesn't want to fight that upcoming super lion within Jaron Ennis and give him the payday to support his family. And you can get a massive payday as well, because if you guys decide to host this fight in your hometown of Philadelphia, you guys can make a lot of money together. But Danny Garcia wants to hold on to what he has. So we heard that Danny Garcia was going to go up to 154 pounds. So who are you going to fight? Tony Harrison? Erickson Lubin? You can't fight any of those guys. Well, maybe Tony Harrison might give you a fight, but you're going to lose badly. Even though Tony Harrison didn't look good against Pernella in his last fight and he fought to a draw, but that's a Tony Harrison that lost a lot of family members in his life. So we don't know if he ever is going to recover from that, but I hope he will, because I do like Tony Harrison as a boxer. So you can't fight any guys at 147 because Errol Spence Jr. already beat you. That was a 70% Errol Spence Jr. You lost by unanimous decision. You can't fight Ugas because he's going into the unification bout with Errol Spence Jr. Terrence Crawford has no interest of fighting you whatsoever because he's looking to fight Errol Spence Jr. because he just wants the big fights at this point. which I think Terrence Crawford should take the fight against Danny Garcia, but Danny Garcia says he's not going to fight him. So you're not going to fight any upcoming lions like Stanionis, Butiev, or anything like that. You're just looking for a payday just the same way as Mikey Garcia. So you can't do nothing at the welterweight division. So if you try to move up to 154 pounds, you can't get Sebastian Fondor. You can't get Erickson Lubin. You can't even get Jermell Charlo. You won't even get Tim Tszyu. All those guys are going to be tied up in fights between the winner of Brian Castano and Jermell Charlo. So you're not going to get a title shot because the mandatory spots are already going to be taken by then. And I'm definitely going to watch that fight between Erickson Lubin and Fondor. I think Fondor is going to stop Erickson Lubin in the championship rounds in 10. I would be surprised if Erickson Lubin wins, but that chin is questionable to me. So with that being said, Danny Garcia has no interest of fighting Jaron Ennis. He's not going to use his name to get big. He's not going to use my name to get big. And I'm just not going to simply just fight him. This is what happens when you turn into a coward. You don't want to fight the best. You just looking to cling on to hold on to the little status you got. You lost arguably all your big fights. So Danny Garcia, why not take one last beating from a superior guy that's name's going to be big in the welterweight division within Jaron Ennis? But this is what to show you that these fighters, what they have come to today. So with that being said, guys, it is what it is. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace.